Hello, and welcome to a special vlog edition of the Sarah Scenes podcast. My name's Sarah. I'm the maker here at this channel. I'm coming to you from Columbus, Ohio, where I live with my partner Troy and our cats Alex and Moo. This is day 2 of my summer vlog series. It's June 19th, Monday. It's Juneteenth, which is a federal holiday here in the US. It's our newest federal holiday. It was instituted in 2021 and it celebrates when the last slaves were freed in Texas, which was almost 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation. So today we celebrate the freedom of the last enslaved Americans. And yeah, if you hadn't heard about it, that's what Juneteenth is. And it's an exciting new holiday. I'm really happy that it's finally being recognized here in the States. I did have today off, but I'm also taking the whole week off. But like I said, Juneteenth is a federal holiday now, so a lot of people have it off work. Took it pretty easy today. Did a lot of crafting, like some intense stuff. Hopefully you'll have seen the videos. But really just kind of stayed in today, worked on some projects. It's about 4 p.m. now. It's been kind of a gray, rainy day. So yeah, what have I done today? Woke up, had some coffee and a donut, and I worked on a knitting project, which I'll show you now because I haven't showed it yet. I just started it the other day. I was kind of craving like a small project, a quick cast on. And so I looked through my stash and I had this set of minis, which I'll try and hold these up, but they're kind of a mess now. I had these 4 colors. This was a mystery mini set from Explorer Knits and Fibers. So it had these really pretty like golds and purples. And I was trying to figure out something I could make with those that would be a good like gift that I could give around the holidays, and I decided to make the Embrace Cowl by Andrea Mowry. So here's what I have. I am holding these throughout with this sock yarn, which I just got from For the Birds, which is a secondhand yarn store. And let me see, I forget what it is. It's Destination yarn. Yeah, Destination yarn. It's their postcard base, fingering weight, 70% superwash, 25% nylon. And the minis are 100% superwash, or I'm sorry, they're the same content as 75-25 or 80-20, I don't remember. But I'm holding this together throughout, and I started with just that color held double. Then I added the brighter yellow, the more golden color, the variegated purple, and then in the center will be a bigger section of the solid purple, and then it'll fade back the other way. So it's not really a fade, it's more stripes. But the twist in the cowl will be in the front. So basically you make this tube and it's garter with slip stitches, which gives a really nice effect. And then you'll twist it and then seam it together. So I think it'll be really pretty. The colors are super nice. It's been really fun and kind of mindless to knit. And I just started this a couple days ago and I'm halfway through. So yeah, just zipping on that. Just wanted a small, easy project. I am hoping I'm gonna have enough yarn. Definitely gonna be playing a little bit of yarn chicken. It's supposed to end up as 29 inches, but we'll see. And I'm hoping I'll have enough of the main color I'm holding it with to repeat this much on the other side, but we will see how it turns out. So that's kind of just what I've been picking up when I want to do a little bit of knitting the past few days. What I spent most of the morning doing was laying out and planning the layout of the king size quilt that I'm working on for my friend's wedding. It is a giant version of the triangle fade quilt by Lo and Behold Stitchery. That pattern is only available in a throw size, but I am making a king size by doubling the size of the triangles. So as you can see, the pieces are really large, which I think actually looks really cool. It looks very modern, and I spent like 3.5 hours crawling around on the floor this morning trying to figure out the layout. Because I was making a king size, I actually ended up the original pattern has 11 rows of triangles and I only needed 9. And I was only using, I had one fewer color than the original. So I like loosely followed the original layout, but then I kind of had to fudge it a bit to make up for the missing color and the rows that I needed to eliminate. But I think it turned out really nice, and that's all ready to go to start sewing the rows together tomorrow. Had a little bit of lunch. I just had popcorn and watched some Game of Thrones. I needed a little break after my quilting workout this morning. I love popcorn. It's my favorite food. I frequently eat it as a meal. I know that's probably bad, but that's how I live my life. And then this afternoon, I was working on my summer sewing plans. I think I got quite a bit of footage of that, and hopefully I will have included that before this. This is a process that I do every season. I like to share, make and share my sewing plans for the season around the solstice or equinox, like right when the season truly changes. It's just like kind of a ritual I've been doing and keeping for myself the past couple of years. And I have been trying to share it more and more because I always get a lot of questions about the process. So yeah, I basically, towards the end of the prior season, so for the past like month and a half or so, I've been collecting the fabrics I think I'll want to use for the next season. So I got a lot of stuff at the fabric swap last weekend, and a couple of things I purchased, a couple of things I already had, a couple of things I am carrying over from the past season that I didn't get to. So I kind of group all the fabrics together and then decide what I want to make with them and make little illustrations and put them together on a cork board that I hang out in my sewing room. And that's just kind of what keeps me motivated to work on my sewing projects throughout the season. And I'm gonna be releasing a whole video about those sewing plans and my process on Wednesday, which is the summer solstice. So tomorrow I'll probably be recording that video and getting that all ready, and I might start sewing something tomorrow. So that was really fun. I always really enjoy sitting down and taking a couple hours to really plan those things out, think about what the holes in my wardrobe are, if there's things that need to be turned into something else or things that are not really serving me anymore. Just taking that time every season to like reassess my wardrobe is really, it just works well for me. I found it to be a good system. So yeah, like I said, now it's about 4 o'clock. So I'm probably going to knit for like an hour. Probably I'll work on my Embrace cowl. I just have not had the brain space this weekend to work on any of my more complicated projects, but probably tomorrow I'll work on something else. I need to work on my summer solstice socks. So yeah, I'll probably just do a little bit of knitting, and then I'm gonna make dinner. I'm making mater paneer, which is one of our favorites. I'll try to get some footage of that. And then later tonight, I'll probably do some more knitting. We'll probably watch some TV. So maybe I'll work on my socks later, or maybe I'll work on one of my summer tees. We'll see how I'm feeling. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I will include a little bit more footage after this. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying these shorter episodes, these little vlogs, and let me know what you think of the format and if there's anything else you'd like to see from me. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.